Well, this week we've been looking at Boston neighborhoods then and now, and these days parts of Chinatown would be absolutely unrecognizable to somebody who moved away, say, in the 90s.
Of course, gone is the combat zone and all the crime that came with it. But as Paula Ebben explained, some worry the neighborhood's unique culture could go next.
These are the things like my grandmother would make.
Dim sum is a Chinese tradition, and Brian Moy's family has been serving it at one of the oldest restaurants in Chinatown since he was a boy. Today's Chinatown is a place rich with Chinese culture, the traditional food, Chinese street vendors, and people playing games in the park under the famous pagoda. But Brian remembers a very different neighborhood growing up.
The only Chinese movie theater in Boston that showed the movies from Hong Kong, and my mother used to take us there and would always make me look down so I don't see what's going on in the combat zone.
And this is what Brian's mom did not want him to see in the heart of the combat zone. Adult movies, bookstores, and a shining marquee advertising all-nude striptease.
The combat zone, for better and worse, was part of Boston's history.
Local author Stephanie Shoro wrote a book about Boston's notorious red light district and its booming industry from the 70s to the mid-90s.
Right over there was something called the Pussycat Lounge.
That's been here for a long time.
Deputy Superintendent James Chin was walking the beat in Chinatown during the overnight shift in his early days with the Boston Police.
In the 90s, we had a lot of street-level drug dealing, a lot of prostitution.
And in 1991, this neighborhood was the scene of one of the worst murders in Boston history.
There's been 6 individuals who have been shot.
It was right down here on the right-hand side.
But the neighborhood started to change in the 90s as the adult theaters started closing up shop.
So a couple of things happened. First, we had the VCR, then the internet sort of really changed things.
Boston police also started cracking down, rounding up both prostitutes and johns. But the biggest driver of change in this neighborhood?
Having these luxury high-rises go up, us as a community had to sort of clean up Chinatown.
Moy says those new residents have changed his business. He's opened a few new restaurants, catering to a more diverse crowd.
Are you concerned that Chinatown could eventually go away?
It is big controversy for the last 10 years. Now, Washington, D.C.'s Chinatown is just the Pagoda Gate, so symbolically it is deemed as Chinatown, but there's no Asian businesses there.
Moy says he'll fight to hold on to the culture that makes this neighborhood special, but most believe the combat zone will remain just a memory.
There's really a time in Boston when things were really wild and woolly, and I don't think we're going to ever have that again.
Paula Ebben, WBZ News.